trouble getting in against Marth, similar to Marth Mario. He kind of gets just outplayed at every point. If Wario gets in, he really needs to combo Marth hard, which is kind of difficult given Marth's weight and fall speed. But it's just really up to how well the Wario player acts here. Again, our Kbot.
And here we go, game one on Smashville. Marth versus Fax's Wario. Yeah, I don't know, like most of the Mario Brothers, he does have trouble getting in, but once he gets in, he just needs to take advantage of Marth's, I guess the Marth zone is what we want to call it, where he just can't really function because he can't get a tipper in.
In order to combo Marth, you really have to stay right in his space, or he's just going to box you out. Fax is using some really sort of wild side Bs right here. I'm surprised they're not being challenged more.
Nice and wild.
No.
Oh, was that a chain grab? See, I think that was...
Now that is the scary thing about Marth. That was the forward throw, forward smash tipper, which, you know, has destroyed Colin and I here a good bit of times.
Back throw.
Get a little poke in the stomach. Ooh.
Dang. Yeah, he's being really liberal with these side Bs. I think he's going to start getting red.
I really do think this is where Wario has to capitalize. So if he can get Marth off stage, Wario's off stage gimp is so good with his neutral air and back air and any other kind of air he wants to use. Oh, but that's bad. Unless you use that kind of air.
Man, I don't think Fax is going to stay Wario game 2.
He's got the fart on deck. He can take the stock really quick if he plays smart.
Yeah, he needs to get one good combo and then finish it with a waft.
Now, for those who don't know, the bite has a DI mix-up on it. Wario can turn around in the middle of his bite, and if the...
I don't really know what happened there. Did he get trapped in an arrow?
I think he thought that he still has jump, and he didn't, and he...
That's really unfortunate.
But this fart's still on deck. We could try and see maybe back to a 2-1 if he can get this fart off. Get the waft. Alright, we've got edge guard. No.
I don't know. So he's been really liberal with the side Bs, but he's been getting a lot off of them.
Yeah, he hasn't really been punished for it.
He hasn't been punished for him. There we go.
There we go.
You can't roll against Wario. If you roll, you were going to get red and you were going to get side B. That's what he's just demonstrated by that.
Unless you roll in and you have really good timing, you're going to get hit with that shoulder charge, which is just deadly.
What Wario needs right now, he needs a DI mix-up on the bite into waft.
Because that could probably kill right around now with all the damage it would do.
Here we go, side Bs. These are really strong move if you don't fight Wario very often.
Now there have been a few times here where Fax has had sneak, just caught on the platform off to the side, and he really needs.
There we go. Up smash tipper is gonna finish that.
I was gonna say he needs to capitalize on him, but it's late for that.
He's gonna finish game 1 off. I don't think that Fax is gonna stay Wario. He plays a lot of characters.
I'm interested in who he's going to bring out. There aren't too many characters that are too good against Marth.
How does Link? He has a really good Link.
I think Link does pretty well against Marth, maybe a 55-45 matchup. The characters that do best are actually more of the heavy characters like DK or DDD. You know, they can really just zone out Marth with huge hitboxes. And also,
Fax has got his game face on right now. He's poking his mouth.
Marth can kind of get what we call Marth syndrome, where you're either going to kill your opponent below 60 or past 200.
First one?
Yeah, we need to change that. Sorry, man. Sneak did.
You know how to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll try and remember it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
this is winner semis. Yeah. Semis is best of 3.
Yeah, just best of 3. Alright, I'm really... Stage choice will be interesting because that'll affect who Fax can choose.
If Fax doesn't want him to go Marth, he really needs to take him to a larger stage, but both these characters have such a diverse character pool that, I mean, stage is... It could really come down more to preference and who you don't want your opponent to pick. You know, for instance, we saw Frosty out here earlier. He plays Marth on small stages, Falcon on big stages. I'll always try and ban all the small stages just because I don't like finding that Marth. So we'll see what happens here.
I want to give a shout out to all females. There are none present at the venue right now, but I know they're out there.
That doesn't sound perverted at all.
Alright, game 1. Mario. I've never seen Mario play Mario. This matchup is actually
This is horrible.
This is horrible for Mario. It's one of Mario's worst matchups.
If not his worst.
I don't know why he pulled out the Mario.
Right. See, Mario has really good fireballs, but that you've seen it 3 times just in a row. That sword will just eat straight through him if the Marth plays smart enough.
Yeah, all of Marth's moves just can't completely eat the fireballs, so there we go. They clank or just go through fireballs.
And all of Marth's moves have really good disjoints, which that's one thing Mario lacks. None of his moves are disjointed, so he has to take a pretty big risk every time he tries to attack Marth.
He had a pretty good disjoint on his down there in 3.0, but they got rid of that.
Yeah. But also Mario really isn't fast enough to bait anything out safely from Marth, so he can try and dash dance, but it's really difficult. Like, you have to be really precise with your timing, and even then you might not get that much off.
I think it'd be really interesting for you to Jigglypuff out here that could bait out these really, like forward smash and just go into the rest, but Jigglypuff is just really not
You
used.
should have just grabbed the ledge there.
Yeah.
There was no way Sneak was making it on stage. Oh dear.
Oh boy. The tipper, was that? Oh, it wasn't tipper.
No, it wasn't a tipper. Alright, he just needs to grab ledge. There you go. Easy, simple stuff.
Man, I really don't like how they took that out in Smash 4. It just makes games go on so much longer because you can't put your opponent into a situation.
Alright,
there we go.
that was almost really good by Fax. He went in deep. Probably would have been smarter for just a simple back air, just push his opponent away. He didn't need to kill him off the top like that.
And Mario really can't go in that deep in 3.5 because he can't wall jump anymore unless he's making contact with the wall. He can't up B into the wall and then recover.
Yeah, Fax has to play really safe right now. He just needs to try and keep Sneak at bay, poke him just as much as he can, and eventually just going for the kill.
Those like 6 fireballs in a row just completely made irrelevant by Sneak's massive sword.
Yeah, and the fireballs are a huge part of Mario's game plan. It's how he gets in against most characters, especially in 3.0 it was. And it's really a big damage factor because each of those do about 7%, I believe. And that can really
they're out
add
of
up.
shield, pretty
Right, Cape.
good
Nope.
knocks here. Cape, nope, not getting it. Man, not
that's
many
it.
Marios actually utilize the cape in edge guarding situations. Like Ganondorf is, if you can cape a Ganondorf, a Marth,